according to that lesson, we got a lot of work to do. But
Sure
we doing it. Because I heard what you said, we're going to do things better in 2019 than we did in 2018. I love y'all.
Love you too, Pastor.
Come on, give another round of applause.
First of all, I thank the Lord for being here today.
Amen.
I thank the Lord, for, it's like, I didn't know he was going to call me up here, so apparently I'm not prepared. But let me rephrase that, because I know God's word. So anytime you know God, then he'll prepare you for something. And one of the things I'm just going to talk a little bit about, because like I said, I didn't know he was going to call me up here. But 1 Samuel, the 16th chapter, something we're very, very familiar with. And of course we know that it's talked about when Samuel went to go anoint one of Jesse's sons. And we all know the story about how Samuel went and all of the boys that came through, how, they looked at him and this is the one, surely this is the one, surely this is the one. And one of the things that I came to tell you today, Mount Sinai, because, I have struggled, I have prayed and I've asked the Lord, because it's like, I look at, with these young people. If y'all know, my desire for these young people is very, it's like, like Pastor Ben said earlier, when you save, you want everybody to be saved.
That's right.
And you want everybody to go to heaven.
That's right.
And one of the things, when I look at this scripture and I read this, a lot of times we look at the outward appearance of people. We look at what they look like, what they sound like, and I've told y'all before, I grew up as a child and, people picked on me the way I talk, and I was listening to the message that Sister Darlene just brought about being able to fit in. I feel like I don't fit in. I feel like wherever I go, I don't fit in. It's like I have to struggle, just to, and I'm not saying I don't have friends, because I do have friends, but I just don't fit in. It's like, I see a lot of things, I feel like a lot of times I may get looked over for certain things because I don't fit in. But see, the thing about it is, when Samuel was looking for someone, he was looking for the outward appearance. And see, and that's the thing that we have to realize, because see, the thing about it is, it doesn't matter if I never stand before you again at Mount Sinai. I know that God has a plan and a purpose for me. And I know whether I do it here or wherever I might do it, he has a purpose for me. And so, the thing that I want to let y'all know is a lot of times, we look at these little kids, we look at, and even some grown-ups, we may look at them and say, there ain't nothing to them. So-and-so, they daddy, there's nothing to them. But the thing about it is, and I listen a lot of times, we'll say, be careful what you say to a child, because sometimes it may affect them. And that's true. But I'm going to tell you, sometimes you can push somebody down so far and make them feel so bad about themselves to where they say, well, I'm going to prove to them. I'm going to prove to them that I'm not what they say I'm going to be. So I'm going to prove otherwise. So sometimes that can be in a good sense, because a lot of times you can teach a child, okay, whatever you're going to do, you're going to do this, you're going to do this, and they may not do nothing. You've encouraged them all their life. And like I said, that's one of the reasons why I say, when I go to 1 Samuel, we look at it. Because like I said, a lot of times we look around in here, and we see certain people that we think there's nothing to them. But see, God looks at what's in the heart. See, the thing about it is, you may not know what's in my heart. I don't know what's in your heart. But God knows what's in our heart. And the thing about it is, who we think that God can use, he can use them. And so that's one of the things that we have to realize, And like I said, we're all familiar with David. David was the youngest, whenever he came in, whenever Samuel got through, and surely this is not the one when the oil came to be poured out. Well, Jesse, do you have another son? And he was like, well, yeah, I got one that's out in the field. The one that nobody don't think much of, but guess what? He was a chosen one. And so, that's the thing that we have to look at is, God looks at what's in the heart. And just remember, young people, I'm telling y'all can use anybody. It doesn't matter, and I was listening to Sister explain when she was talking about the titles. Titles don't mean nothing to God, because like I said, he's used the least of the least. And so, and like I said, I was not prepared to stand up and say anything, because I actually would have studied, and but like I said, God has a way and a will for all things, and I just thank the Lord for the opportunity.